We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for in return for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with CEI. We're going to break down all the data, everything going on with the charts on the 30-minute and on the 1 day based off of 42 vision. And I have some data to share with you guys. But before we jump into it here with everything on CEI, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us. Check out the link down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with CEI and the charts. So the opportunities I mentioned this morning turned out to give realistic expectations, and one of them nearly reached home run opportunity. Regardless of what goes on in the volatility of the markets, where the S&P 500 index continues to go down or struggles to get back up to all-time highs, or portfolios are sitting sideways or in the red, I will continue to look for opportunities daily, guys, and you can become part of this as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So I mentioned CNET and BBIG after its news. I was watching CNET for volume to pick up, and if it didn't, I was going to disregard it. BBIG gave us small jumps of 3 to 5%, but the one that nearly reached home run opportunity was CNET, guys. It was pulling back in the pre-market, sitting sideways, and right after the bell, it took off to a highest point of 18% plus, came back down, and ran up another 10 to 15% plus after that initial run, guys. If this is something you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and we look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with CEI, and it's been having strength since yesterday in the aftermarket hours, right? We were seeing it pulling downwards, extreme weakness, and this is the shift here. If you guys have been asking a lot down below in the comments and you're wondering what this is 42 vision indicator. You can gain access to it as well by clicking on the link down below and going to the 42 vision tier level. You get access to the Discord, my daily watch list, my weekly watch list, and the community, which is an ever-growing one, and everyone has value to bring, as well as the strength here of having confidence on what's going on in the charts, right? So this has been going downwards into extreme weakness, and the complete shift has happened here. This is a point here where things have to start being reanalyzed to see if this is true strength and it can hold up, or if things are finally going to reverse back downwards. But from way down here at 88 cents all the way up to 188, that is nearly a double opportunity, just because 42 vision shows the whole entire transition. And if we put it into a lower time frame, since yesterday, we have seen that this had strength on the 5-minute. It consolidated, and it has been strength all throughout. The only red that we saw was today slightly in the pre-market, but since the shift started, it's just been strength after strength after strength. And that's what it's all about. It allows me to be able to see the dips, ride the rips, and be able to actually analyze what is going on and stay longer than I would have if it wasn't for 42 vision, to maximize on all my opportunities. And as we see it here on the 30-minute, right, things are still holding up. And even on the 5-minute, you could see that consolidation of everything trying to reverse. And we're going to have to see how this continues to play out. And if you want to get the live updates, you can gain access to this now as well. It is available in the 42 vision tier level, and it's shifting right back from green with red border to green with green borders, right? Or blue borders, whichever one you want to refer it to. And if that continues, this might take off, and it's going to have to break through 188 to reach newer highs. But right now, let's break down what's happened here, because a lot of people have questions, a lot of people are concerned. And what had happened was the short seller report actually hurt the momentum, or at least holding this up, brought it all the way back down towards below $1. The CEO has came out to bring and instill confidence in the shareholders and the investors. But for it to run like it did before, it's going to take a lot more than just the CEO and trying to fight the shorts here, quote unquote, from tearing this one down. Now, this has been nice momentum here. This has been a nice shift. We're going to have to see if it can continue. We're going to look at it on the 1 day as well. But that was the big deal that happened here, right? But way back here, and this is what I talked about in yesterday's video, there was a fake offering that was actually released, and it created this big volatility from way up here at 485 at the most recent highs all the way back down to 289, and it brought itself back up towards the fours, trying to fight this out, and then just momentum was going in a downtrend. If you go ahead and just draw a line here and you draw a line here, this was just a downtrend since then, even before all of this happening. I know this caught a lot of people by, surprise. This was shocking, but just based off the technicals, this was losing traction, and this just added to the fire, and now things are trying to rebound. And like I stated yesterday, this could have a dead cat bounce is what they would call it. Right now, it's showing some real momentum here based off the 42 vision on the 30-minute. We're going to see how it looks on the 1 day. And even on the smaller time frames like the 5-minute, it is showing strength. But right now, the only way I'll look at this is a dead cat bounce. Like it's just bouncing back off the lows because of the overreaction and then just being overextended into weakness. And eventually it was going to bounce back up. We're going to have to see if this can actually maintain itself, if this can continue and it can continue to break the resistance levels and get back up towards the threes up here before this big collapse. Well, then this is different. This is not just a dead cat bounce. This is actually making real moves and creating that staircase effect by breaking through different resistance levels and continuing its way up, building itself up upon each compound of strength and turning all those support levels and resistance levels into new lows, hitting newer highs, newer lows, newer highs, and continuing that staircase effect. So that's going to be important. But let's look here at the 1 day so we could see the difference and see what's going on. So on the 1 day, we saw that there was a big transition here in yesterday's video, and this is the complete transition from strength to weakness. And I stated we would have to see if this continues into another red or towards a white candlestick with red borders. Well, it has not done that. It's actually leveled off. It's kind of looking like it's trying to bring itself back up in that direction, and actually not a red candlestick anymore. If anything, it's trying to transition back up, which is a green candlestick with red borders. That is super important to keep this in mind, because if it continues, it could actually turn from a possible just dead cat bounce to a true reversal, coming back in with strength, and the next candlestick would be green with green borders and just continuing that transition back upwards. So on the 1 day, it is trying to hold itself up, even though it's still showing weakness. But on the 1 day, it's trying to hold up. So we got to watch that. On the 30-minute, things are just continuing with strength. This is a battle here, and it is trying to retest those highs of 188. If it could break through it, the next level I would watch is up here at 261. Or you can even use down here 212, 213 as a point of reference to kind of look at it in the midway of things towards this high here of 321 before the collapse. I think that is the most important resistance level to get back up, fill in this gap, try to consolidate there, and continue the staircase effect back up to the all-time highs and possibly break out to newer highs if this company is looking to really grow and really has all this stuff down packed and actually a potential to grow, expand, and obtain revenue from this technology that they have. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.